Two Guys, Four Hands, and Stick to It Outdoors presents Bayfield's Bring It to the Table.
Thank you once again, Jerry, for welcoming us back to the table. As always, here with my friend Junior. How are you this week?
Man, I'm doing great this week. This week is just another treat. Getting to hear some of this and see some of the stuff that we're seeing. This show's really bringing it to the table.
I know, we really are getting lucky as a community to have these people come out of the woodwork and bring this stuff to the table for us. This week we're going to talk with Ted. He's going to talk all about music and the band he's with and how he helps people. Before we talk with Ted, let's take a look at the shelves real quick.
Always want to start off taking a peek over here. Remember the talent that's been brought, some of the articles they've made, and also the talent that's been brought without articles through the music and the cheerleading and some of the stuff that the community brings to all the other people. This week we're bringing Ted with Wild Country and Jelly Bellies and some of the teaching, bringing it to the table. Ted, good to have you with us tonight.
Thank you. It's good to be here tonight with you guys.
Thanks for coming to the table. Ted, let's talk a little bit what Ted does. Come on, let's see what's going on.
Well, I have two bands called Wild Country and the Jelly Belly Boogie Band, and we play around this area. Wild Country's been here for playing in this area for like 12 years. Jelly Belly's been together for like 5 or 6 years. And we have a good time playing for the community.
You guys play professionally, as well as Pedro said you're giving lessons as well.
I am. At my house I give lessons. Or I go to their house.
Great, so this works out. They give you a call. They can bring, do you have any instruments or they bring their own?
They bring their own. They have to have their own instruments. So
Have to have their own. And then they're coming to you working on a half-an-hour rate. You're teaching them. They come in, do stuff like that. Drums, guitar, keyboards. Is it pretty much the whole spectrum?
Yeah, steel guitar, banjo, bass,
Great.
vocals if they need it.
Love that banjo.
Yeah, and if you've been around Bayfield, you've heard of these bands and you've been out and you've seen them live and you've been able to get a little bit of what's happening in our community. Gentlemen like Ted being able to provide this to us is just, we have a treat in our area, do we not, Junior?
Oh man, love it. Just got to hear him play a little bit, and you guys will get to hear him play a little bit more here in just a second. But as I understand it, you play professionally. People can hire you out to anything, right?
They can, for weddings or parties, or we play some nightclubs. We have a website called wildcountrybanddurango.com.
Very good. Easy to find you there.
That's correct.
And this is a full band when they're hiring up. Are there a couple of other people in the band that are coming to?
Yes, there's other guys in the band that come with me when there's 4 others.
4 others that come. So you're getting a full power pack band that comes that can be hired out. And you're not just Bayfield. If they want you in Durango or Ignacio, anywhere in the community, you're willing to travel.
Yeah, we play the Wild Horse in Durango quite a bit.
Great. And at the Goat, I would imagine. I think we've been down there. One of our favorites.
Once a month we're at the Billy Goat.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
Here you guys have it again, bringing it to the table from the Bayfield area. The talent that just keeps showing up here just keeps amazing me at every corner. Ted, bringing it to the table with his skills, willing to teach his skills, share his skills. This is over the top. Once again, bringing it to the table from the Bayfield area. Ted, thank you so much for coming here. If you guys want to just give us a second here, we're going to take a quick peek over here to see if you guys can find some of the new stuff that's on the shelves while Ted sets us up with a quick demo of some of the talent that he's bringing. Once again, just take a peek there, see if you can find a new item. Every week we're going to put something new up there. It's going to be from one of our guests. Unfortunately, you don't see a lot of the stuff from the musical talent, but we're going to bring pictures for those as well in the future. So take a minute, take your time, listen to the talent that Bayfield brings. I'd like to present Ted, bringing it to the table.
Two Guys, Four Hands, and Stick to It Outdoors presents Bayfield's Bring It to the Table.
Thank you so much, guys. Great to be back at the table this week. As always, Here with my friend Junior. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Great to be back. Loving the window, changing scenery every time, just like the talent on the table.
Yes, sir, buddy. And this week we are killing it once again. Carrie with Cabin Fever Designs bringing something new to the table. This lady is very creative. Before we talk to Carrie, let's talk to Junior about the shelves.
Always like to talk about the shelves before we start. This week we want to make a special mention to the mid-schoolers that brought their talent this last weekend. Musicians from Bayfield Mid School bringing the music into their future. As always, want to remember the physical things that have been brought to the table, not just the talent, but when they bring it and don't bring the physical things, want to mention them again. You'll see a lot of the people that have brought it to the table, see a lot of good stuff there, and here you'll see that Carrie with Cabin Fever Designs bringing it to the table once again, not only with her jewelry, but this week with her walking sticks. Just awesome work. Carrie, great to have you back at the table, doing a great job.
Hi guys, thanks for inviting me back. It's good
Thanks
to be
so
here.
much for coming. Cool
Thank
to have you
you.
at the table this week.
Thank you.
What's coming? What's the deal with the sticks? Kind of cool.
These are some walking sticks that I do. I have a little business, Cabin Fever Designs, and it doesn't really have any one specific venue. I mean, I do jewelry, I do walking sticks, I do
I'm
a
seeing
lot
your
of different
stuff,
things.
and
Yeah.
I'm thinking the venue is you.
I
Your
know.
designs, you got some good stuff coming.
I appreciate that. Thank you
I
very
know,
much.
very creative young lady here. Kind of cool. So sweet. Let's talk about the walking sticks.
So the walking sticks, the walking sticks are pretty cool. The price points are from like $20, and we can go all the way up to like $75, depending on what kind of embellishments we have on them. This particular stick here, I had a great time doing. This piece up here with the bear on it is a piece of bark that came from a tree that got hit by lightning right at the end of our driveway. So it had a special color, and I was like, I need to use that in something, and so that's how this stick got started. And
Immediate character, just like the
Yeah.
jewelry you make.
thank you.
So that one looks pretty custom. Is that special?
Pretty custom. This is a stick I did for my father. It's got a medicine bag on it, and it's got some things that are special to my dad. There's some copper, and of course my dad is a bear guy, so there's a bear,
bear on
on
the
it.
top.
Yeah, exactly. Then some of the embellishments are natural embellishments. They're I got some bone here, and there's sterling silver. This is a leather medicine bag. There's stones in here.
Turkey feather on the
This
side.
is a turkey feather that came right off the property
Very
where I
nice.
live. Yeah, so.
So I see. Are they treated? You finish them up so people can take them out, or what's the coating on
Absolutely,
them?
absolutely.
Nice.
It's totally anyone's call. What they want to do with their stick is their stick, and it's got their medicine
It's
in
their
it. So.
stick. I like it.
I like
Very
it.
well
That's
put.
right. Yeah.
Nice.
Each
Yeah.
one is individual. I think it's just
Right.
like Carrie's jewelry that we see. Everything she does has a touch of her class in it and her talent. She's making them for each individual person out of the things that you bring, out of the things that you want. A
Absolutely.
little bit of attitude, a little bit of stuff in those.
Yeah.
Carrie, once again, bringing it to the table big time.
Thanks, guys.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming
Okay.
to the table this
All
week.
right.
Thanks
you
again.
so much, Carrie.
Bringing it to the table.
Two Guys, Four Hands, and Stick to It Outdoors presents Bayfield's Bring It to the Table.
Thank you so much, Jerry, once again at the table this week. Very, very excited to talk about the young lady who's coming to the table. Before we get to her, I'm going to talk to my friend Junior. How are you?
Doing great, Pedro. Great to be back at the table. And let me tell you, tonight's kind of a special treat for me because this is one of the hurdles I had a hard time with.
I know, this is pretty cool. Getting someone at the table to talk about how to put a finish to the products that we're making. How to get things out there to the people in the shipping world. We have Linda with the UPS store. Really excited to talk to her. Before we do, let's take a look at the shelves.
As again, we always want to start out taking a peek over here at some of the things that our past talent has brought. Tonight is a special treat because we do have Linda from the UPS store, which helps a lot of the things that you've seen other people make get to the people that want them. So as you see here, a little bit of stuff that she's got to show off. We'll meet Linda tonight, and Linda, good to have you with the show.
Thank you for
Bringing it to
having
the
me.
table for lots of people. So give us a quick overview of what you got going on at the UPS store.
Okay, we're the UPS store. We're located in the Centennial Center by Office Depot. We're open from 8 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, 10 to 1 on Saturdays. We are a division of UPS. We do packaging as well as shipping. We have mailbox services, notary services. We do freight jobs. We kind of cover everybody in a small business.
This is really fun. So talk to me. Someone comes down. You're more or less looking for people to come down, bring their products to your store.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. And then you're going to ship them from there. Anything too big? Have you ever shipped a piano?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
I have shipped half
cool.
of a Jaguar. That was the weirdest thing I've ever shipped. It was half of a car.
Where was
But-
the other half?
I do not know.
Running around somewhere out there. Good. So we have shipping. You have other things though. I've been to your store. I know. Talk to me. There's mailboxes there. There's printing. This is a full facility, so to speak, right?
Well, we try and accommodate the small business owners. So yes, we have printing, laminating, binding. We do notary services. We can
Oh,
travel
wow.
somewhere. We can have you come in and notarize your document. We do mailbox services where you get an actual street address. We accept packages from all carriers. We just
Nice.
basically do everything. If you have us package something for you, we have what's called the pack and ship guarantee. If we package it and something were to happen, you would be refunded 100% of the value, all packaging and shipping costs.
Some
This
of
is
the lamps
great.
that we see, that's
This
a tough
is
thing to
great.
ship.
So you can get this individually on your item?
Yes.
You can just buy that program for that item if you have something
Absolutely,
special?
yes.
So any of our custom folks that are coming to the table, they can use Linda, they can bring a product down there, and they can get probably one of the best rates in town on shipping.
Yes, we do
You
have
know.
the lowest UPS rates in town. And the latest
Fantastic.
pickup as well. Our last driver leaves at 6 o'clock.
At 6
Nice.
o'clock, which
For
means
last
you're
minute
staying
shipper.
open a little bit later than the UPS store or other shipping places. And let's just make it straight. Linda is in Durango. When she says Centennial Center, that is located in Durango area, right?
Yes,
Kind of
yes.
in the Bodo Park.
In the Bodo Park
Yeah,
area,
okay,
yes.
great.
Well, I'll tell you, this is why it was a treat for me. As you know, with Stick to It Outdoors, I've had a lot of the issues with shipping my items. We build different stuff from the little to the big. Been a big issue to get those out to the people, and after talking to Linda, I feel comfortable coming into your store and asking questions.
Thank you.
I like to make my product. I like to know there's someone out there that can help me ship it. Linda, I think you got a lot to bring to the table, especially for a lot of us who like to create. Thank you so much for bringing what you've got to
You're
the table
so
tonight.
welcome. Thank you for having me. I
you
really
so
appreciate
much for coming
it.
to the table. What a
Linda,
treat.
bringing it to the table with the UPS store. Please look for her on our site.
Two Guys, Four Hands, and Stick to It Outdoors presents Bayfield's Bring It to the Table.
Thank you so much, Jerry. As always, great to be back at the table this week. And I'm here with my friend Junior. How are you today?
I'm doing great today. Today's kind of a great day for me at the show because we've got some really kind of neat things that are right up my alley coming.
Yeah, this is kind of your background. This is kind of neat. This guy's bringing something so special to the table this week. Unique individual in our community, once again, the people we like to highlight at Bring It to the Table. Before we talk with Jerry and a Cowboy's Touch, let's take a look at the shelves.
Yeah, we always want to start off by just taking a quick glance over here at some of the things that have been brought, some of the physical things, and let's not forget some of the things that weren't with the mid-schoolers musical talent. Want to go back and see those shows? You'll see a lot of talent there that you won't see on the shelves. Anyway, as we pan down here, you're going to see some of the stuff that Jerry brings, from the mirror, the clock, and as I see, it's a chip and dip bowl here, to some of his baskets. Another awesome talent brought to us locally. Jerry, great to have you at the show tonight. Great to see your talent here.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you having me up.
Thank you so much for coming, Jerry. Let's talk about what you do. This is really, really neat stuff.
Well, I make baskets and frames for clocks out of ropes that I've used. I'm a team roper, and I get the ropes from friends that have used the ropes up, and these ropes are the real deal. They've been used to work cattle in the arena, on the range, in the corrals, and they're broke in with real dirt, sweat, and a lot of cow on them. And these ropes have been used by cowboys. They possess the spirit of the excitement, the romance, the passion, the disappointment, and everything that's involved in a cowboy's life, and the things that they go through that make them the men that they are on horseback.
What a great medium to use to bring something so unique to the table. How long does something like that take you, if you don't mind me asking?
These items take anywhere from about 2.5 to 3 hours to put them together.
Very, very impressive. And a price point on something that you have in your hand, if you don't mind me asking?
This would be something like this be in the neighborhood of about $45, $50.
Great deal.
I gotta tell you, I've been looking at some of this stuff. This is one of the most unique craftsmen we've had yet. Totally something that you don't see every day out of these ropes. I've seen the clocks, the mirrors, the chip and dip basket. I'm not too hip on that because I don't want anything near chips and dip near something this nice. But
Beautiful, huh?
as far as the price point goes, you know, one of these things again where you have the talent coming locally, guy is treating you right with the prices. These are one of a kind, character, all from used ropes. Jerry, I mean, this is really nice. How long have you been doing this?
About 15 years, off and on. Usually I made them and just gave them to people. And somebody suggested that I might try to take them and sell a few of them, so I put them together. But it gives people the opportunity to take a piece of the real West home with them. They know that they've been in the hands of real cowboys mounted on horseback, and it helps keep the culture alive, and that's what we're looking for.
And I think you've done it, huh?
Oh,
What a
man.
Great display of talent
It just-
here tonight.
It's a
I'll
piece
tell
of
you
history.
straight up. I've got a rope of my dad's that I want to see on one of these things. Jerry, your
We can
finished
do it.
quality here, beautiful stuff. I can't wait to talk to you more about
Thank
this. Thank you so much for bringing it to the
Thank you,
table.
guys. I appreciate it.
Jerry, what a treat.
Great.
Thank you so much for coming to the table this
Once
week.
again, somebody bringing it to the table and only making the table look better. Thank you so much.
Two Guys, Four Hands, and Stick to It Outdoors presents Bayfield's Bring It to the Table.
Thank you so much, Jerry. Big stuff happening this week. So excited to be back here with my friend Junior, as always. How you doing?
Doing great, Pedro. Good to be back. A little bit of time off, and it seems like a lot's coming back to the table.
Something's happening all the time in Bayfield. This week, I'm just ecstatic to bring this to the table. Guys doing phenomenal stuff. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the shelves, please.
Yeah, we always want to start off with just taking a peek over here at what we've had on the show before, the talent that's come to us from local and now actually from further away. See lots of the stuff we have over here. Tonight, you're not going to see a new piece over here. What you're going to hear about, something you've heard about before. It's options in Bayfield. Jeremy, bringing it to the table.
Hi guys.
How's it going? This is
Good.
really, really cool. Thanks
Yeah.
so much.
Thank
Unique
you.
opportunity tonight to talk with Jeremy about what he's providing to Bayfield. Little lowdown. Come on.
Trying to get the word out there. We got an open jam, acoustic jam, open to the public, all ages, all skill levels.
This is cool.
At Options Bar and Restaurant, across from the old Steamworks in Bayfield.
You're from out of town. You're on like what? 160 might be a big
It's
route.
Wolverine Drive.
You're coming in.
Yeah,
Get
it's right.
Wolverine. I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
Easy to get to. Every other Saturday we host an open mic night. You guys want to come in and bring your band, showcase a band, whatever. All the equipment's there. It's just easy for musicians that way to come in and just play, if everything's there.
And
Just-
you provide that.
It's all there. Just bring a chord and your
Okay.
instrument,
That's all,
and it's free. You know,
So you
it's a good
just
time.
come in, sit down, showcase what you got, practice a little bit.
Mhm.
What
Yeah,
about the local people? What do they get out of this?
free entertainment.
Love
I mean,
this.
we got people from Arbalees, and we've got some rippers that come in there. They're pros, you know.
So we can just come over there, have a hamburger, no extra charge, listen to the local talent, see what's going on. You got this going, setting this up
Yep.
Tuesdays and Saturdays?
Every other Saturday and every Tuesday at 6:30.
Man,
Yep.
I like the sound of this. Local talent, Bayfield, bringing it to the table. What kind of special interest do you have with this?
It's just we need it. The town needs
Right.
it. There's so much.
I agree.
Music
I know.
is healing and it's therapeutic, you know, and it's good for everybody.
So they allow you to do this on Tuesday, Saturday. They can book other venues.
Yes,
and
there's a stage there.
there's a stage, and
Right.
you're providing open mic nights. People coming in any age group. I love this. The
Yeah.
community is kind of getting together on this.
It's
This
a good
is really
community,
cool.
man. And we're trying to put the word out there and get people from other towns.
I bet.
It's,
this is great. Thank
it's
you
healthy.
so much.
Definitely, as people see this, they're going to want to see what's going on. And
Come
and-
check it out. They
I
just
bet,
gotta
man.
come see it at
Well,
least.
it's been a while. We get this and get thriving, and the local talent showing up. It brings the people. It's fun. It's a good meal. It's just a good thing to do in the evenings. Let some steam out and see what's going on.
Right, and come check out Options.
Jeremy, really bringing it to the table.
I know.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Once
you for
again,
having me, man.
good to have you. Bring it to the table.
Thanks so
Good
much.
to hear more
Thank you.
about Bayfield.
Two Guys, Four Hands, and Stick to It Outdoors presents Bayfield's Bring It to the Table.
Well, thank you very much, Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry? That
Hey,
doesn't
Jay.
look like Jerry. Ah, anyways, back
More
to
than
the
a
table
shame.
this week. As always, here with my friend Junior. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great, Pedro, man. Awesome day on the hill to end it with awesome local talent again tonight.
I know, we're really privileged sitting down with a young
This is
gentleman from
great stuff.
Bayfield, Colorado, really bringing it to the table this week. So excited to talk with Jack Ferguson about what he's doing with the bass. But before we do, let's take a look at the shelves.
Always want to start off over here, recognize and remember the people that have already brought it to the table. Some of them are going to be back again. Take a pan over here and you're going to see a few things over here that Jack is already bringing to the table. Starting off at a young age, you guys aren't just looking at talent from Bayfield, you're looking at future talent from Bayfield.
Darn right.
Jack, great to have you here, buddy.
Thanks, Junior.
Give us a lowdown on what you got going.
Yeah, let's talk about Jack Ferguson for a second.
I'm from Bayfield, Colorado, as you know, and I play the stand-up bass.
Plays it very well from what I've heard.
I've been playing for 5 years, and
Good representation of the talent we've got here. Pedro, I think's heard you play, hasn't he?
Yeah, I have, Junior, and phenomenal. I see him all over the area, not just in Bayfield, but the surrounding communities, which is pretty cool. So you're saying 5 years, you practice? I mean, you got to get better. You practicing this thing?
yeah, I practice 6 to 7 hours a week.
That is very impressive for a kid your age, man, and pretty good at school too, I understand. So this is kind of a full package you're getting here. Talk to me. Who's your teacher?
My teacher is Mr. Yu.
And he's local, he's in the
Yeah.
Bayfield community. People can find this guy if they want to get to him. That's pretty neat. And your parents helping out with this? You don't drive, so I'm taking it they bring you places and
Yeah.
get stuff done like
Yeah.
that. Who else you playing with? You doing any bands? You doing anything like that?
Yeah, I'm actually doing some stuff in Durango Monday nights with the symphony.
Great, man. Very, very
You play with
impressive.
the mid school as well?
Yeah, I do a jazz band.
Jazz, and that's one of the things that you've been following, isn't it?
Yep, jazz and classical are my two favorites.
Very nice. Like to see it. Heard
Yeah.
you play a little bit, seen you been getting around a lot. Looks like you've got a future planned with this as well.
Yeah,
Gonna keep doing it, huh?
yeah.
Like to see that. Good follow through with the practice you've been putting in.
Very
Good thing to
nice.
see.
Yeah, Junior. Very impressive.
I
Kid
tell
this
you.
week from Bayfield, really bringing it to the table. Jack, want to thank you so much for coming and talking to us about what you're doing in the community.
If you don't mind,
so
Jack,
much.
you know, let's say thank you right now for bringing it to the table. Let's
Hey,
get
all
you
right,
over here
man.
and
I did. Nice work, bro.
like to set you up, and while we take a quick peek over here at the shelves one more time, a couple of words here from Jack. We want to get you going, and let's end this up with a little bit of the talent that we brought. Don't just listen to us, listen to what Jack brings to the table. Once again, bringing it to the table. Thank you, guys.
Two Guys, Four Hands, and Stick to It Outdoors presents
Bayfield, bring it to the table!
Whoa, what a treat. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much, Jerry. Great to be back at the table this week. As always, here's my friend Junior. How are you?
I'm doing great, Pedro. You know, looks like we're moving up the ranks when we get a cheer squad to start out the show.
I know.
Loving this.
It's kind of like a 10-gun salute or something here.
Just goes to show some of the talent.
Yeah, once again, seeing these kids in Bayfield really bringing it to the table. We're going to get to them in a minute. Very excited to talk to Bayfield cheer. But before we do, let's take a look at the shelves.
Yeah, as always, want to take a peek over here. Remember some of the items that the other people have brought to the table, some of the things they've made, and don't forget some of the other talent coming from Bayfield Mid School has been brought to the table through musical. And this week, again, with cheer, here we have Callie and Caitlin, Bayfield Middle School cheer, bringing it to the table. Why don't you guys give us an introduction and tell us a little bit about what you got going on?
Well, we cheer for football and basketball, and we sometimes perform at half times.
For mostly just in the school sports, or do you do anything outside of the school sports? All the school sports, or?
Some of them. We don't do wrestling.
No, not the wrestling. So
So a little bit of baseball, a little football, stuff like that. Or do you cheer for baseball? I'm sorry. That might not be one. I'm so
I
well.
don't know that I've seen baseball cheer.
That might be a crazy comment, so
I did hear
don't go to
volleyball.
those baseball games expecting a cheer. But football is definitely a given, right? You're local in Bayfield. We're talking what? Middle school? You guys look maybe you guys teenagers yet? Something like that? Is there an age? Is there a minimum and a maximum age for the Bayfield cheer?
There's 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
Great. And can you be from any school or just Bayfield?
Just Bayfield.
Pretty neat. Great little group here. Awesome. So how long you been doing it?
I've done it with the the high school, the little camps that they do, and I've done it 6th grade and I've done it 7th grade.
Wow, congratulations. And do you have to be fit? You guys look like you're pretty good shape. Yeah, you have to be pretty fit. How long do you cheer for at a game?
As long as the games go.
So you not only do halftime, but you cheer during the game?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. You guys do the pyramid?
No.
No, okay, just wondering. That's a big one.
Maybe that's after the mid-school time.
Hey, Junior, you're wearing a football shirt. Did you see these guys at the game?
Actually, we played Yaffle, so I've only seen the mid-school at a couple of different games.
Oh,
But I've
okay,
seen some
okay.
of the talent. I love it. As I understand, you guys are a squad of 6, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And you guys are here in Bayfield. You're working out down there at the gym, Bayfield Gymnastics?
Great
Very nice.
program. If you haven't been down there locally, check that out. They're doing a phenomenal job. Bayfield Gymnastics, supporting these girls locally, getting them in shape to get you to see what's going on in the community. We're going to bring you right back to the table here in a minute and see a cheer from these 6 ladies that are putting in a little bit extra time, and I think it's going to be worth it. Let's stick around. But before we go, let's try our handshake, and then we'll head to the shelves. But let's try the shake
Definitely
before
here.
we go.
Thank you, girls, for bringing it to the
Oh,
table.
not bad. Really
Very
cool.
good. Once
Thank
again,
you so much.
you guys are seeing talent brought to us from the mid-school, and these girls have definitely brought it to the table tonight. And as we say here, take a quick peek over here at what we've got from these guys while we set up a quick moment here with a cheer. Thanks again for bringing it to the table.
Hey everybody up in the stands! Make some noise, clap your hands! Get on up off your seats! Stomp your feet to the beat! Wolverine beat!
2 guys, 4 hands.
And Stick to It Outdoors presents
Bayfield's
Bring It to the Table.
This week, live music from Bayfield.
Local talent coming to you.